Josh Haven from Bellarmine. Very busy schedule, very productive series of events for you at the Stanford Invitational here at Cobb Track and Angell Field. 6'7", 201. Took attempts even beyond that, even though the schedule was very tight with getting ready for the 110 hurdles and then back it up with 14-16 in a great battle with Chase Young at De La Salle. You have put in so much this weekend. Now that you've had a chance to take a deep breath, and somewhat reflect, just what are you proudest of? What are you most uplifted by this weekend, Josh?
Yeah, I mean, so this weekend was my first real weekend back of the season. I opened up my season less than 2 weeks ago. I've been coming off a series of unfortunate injuries, so this was my first multiple meet day. So I would say overall, the thing I'm most proud of is just the fact that I was able to execute across multiple events, having come off such a long battle with injury. Getting that mark in the high jump was big for me because I didn't do as well in that last week, and the hurdles have been a huge confidence booster. I knew that today I'd be going against some of the best in California, and just to go out there and perform, that's what I wanted. I'm really proud of that, and there's still things I can work on. I know that time wasn't quite as fast in the finals there as my prelims time. Of course, it's it's 3 events later, so
absolutely
legs are a little more worked, but overall to run multiple races under 14.2, I'm really happy with that, and I'm really excited to work just going forward.
So he could be in the mix.
How important has it been? Because when people have that time away with injury, a lot of they want to be able to get it all back in one weekend or a couple weekends, less than a month. Just you practicing patience and knowing that it's now it's about the long game, making sure that you're going to be ready for CCS, making sure, Lord willing, health providing, that you're going to be at Veterans Memorial Stadium at the end of May at Buchanan of the state meet. How important, because you are such a competitor and you are so multifaceted and so well-rounded and versatile, but it's we're not going to find that level in all of them right away, and just practice patience and practice the long game.
Exactly, it's all patience. I root that a lot in my faith. God He's ultimately patient with us, so I should be patient with myself. And when it comes down to it, there's that, there was that urge from the beginning of the season. I want to be back to everything at the level I was last year right now.
Sure.
But, if I decided to open up when I was still injured and, just worsen that injury, ultimately, I knew that wasn't going to work for me in the long run. And I know it's a long season, right? It's short, but it's long. And states, I'm opening up right when I want to be opening up. And the patience was just, it's hard. I have a great support crew around me. My coaches, I can't say it's been easy. They could tell you that, right? Better than anybody. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but man, it has just been so key to really focus on just one day at a time. Big meets to come, bigger things to come, one race at a time. Run a good race, great. Feed off that, run a bad race. All right, move on. And I guess that's just been really important. And overall, I mean, my patience is better than it was last year just because of this. And so in a way, it's a blessing in disguise, right? And there's a lot to come. So yeah, I'm not too worried, and I'm happy I've been able to, be patient, be slow with myself, so that come time like the Stanford Invitational, right? What my coach considers the start of the real season, where the big meets all start up.
Absolutely.
I can come out performing at my best, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I would say that's been super crucial.
Well, always a blessing and an honor to be able to watch Josh Haven in whatever endeavor, but maybe even more so because it is at the Stanford Invitational, and because it is on a weekend. We celebrate Good Friday and Easter Sunday, obviously with one of the really impactful faith-based athletes in the entire state of California. Josh, stay healthy and best of luck going forward. We look forward to some great things when we get to May.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.